Hey everybody, Model T here, Model T Scale Workshop, Saturday morning, August 15th. I think it's about 5:30 a.m., I'm not sure. I've been sitting around wondering what I'm going to do with these videos. Where am I going to go with this? You know, and I'm a goofy kind of guy. I'm not a serious guy. And I'm not a tutorial kind of guy, but I do enjoy making these videos, and I really enjoy the comments, and I like watching all the other model builders videos. It's good stuff, and I learn a lot, that's for sure. So I want to say thank you to all of you guys that are out there making videos all the time. I appreciate it. You're taking time away from the workbench. It seems like every time I come up here, I know over here in the shop I have things to do. I got a bunch of artwork. It's been in tubes for years. I want to hang it up, and I got a beautiful cabinet hanging on the wall over there, and I got to clean it before I put all the models in it, and I just can't seem to get to it. I'm always over here at the bench working very slowly. Definitely a slow modeler. But it was a really eventful week this week up here, so I'm going to go over what happened during the week, and then I will give you guys an update on the front engine dragster that I've been working on forever. It's moving along pretty good, and I'm really happy with the way it's looking. So, all right, first things first. I got a bunch of shop cards this week, so I'm gonna go over some of them. Everybody that sent me a shop card, I really appreciate it. I said this before, but going to the mailbox when I know there's a shop card coming, it's like Christmas. I love it. I don't know why, but it's great. A few people I want to go over with the shop cards. Sorry, I'm out of the picture. First off, I got one from John over at Amateur Scale Model Building. John, very nice card. You said you apologize for being late. No need to apologize. I get it. People are busy, and I understand. And I enjoy your thanks a lot for sending me the card. And here's his card, which is really cool. It's got him in a nice little Camaro there. Very cool. I hope everybody can see it. There's writing on there. And thanks for the kind words on the back, too. And thanks for tuning into my channel. I appreciate that. This guy I really like. You should go over and check him out. I don't know him personally, but I think he does a lot for the hobby. I just get that feeling, you know. And I like that his shop is nice and neat all the time. And he's always got something really cool to show or talk about, and he's interesting. So that's over there at Shaggy's. Shaggy is definitely a cool guy. He has promoted my shop card more than once. And I really appreciate that, Shaggy. I've gotten a lot more viewers since you have done that. And don't be surprised if I'm in Florida sometime and I look you up and maybe go to a model show. And if you ever come up here to Rhode Island, you know, we got Larry and Link and all those guys that live right around here. So if you ever come up to Rhode Island, we'd make a day for you to come up here in the shop and enjoy it. So Shaggy. I also got a card from Father Time. Father Time Models. This guy's a cool builder. I enjoy his stuff. He seems to be a very quiet guy, but he's into modeling, and it's cool stuff. He's always working on something pretty neat. So get over to Father Time and give him a like and a subscription. Good guy. I really enjoy his videos. These next ones, I've already got these shop cards a long time ago, but these are the ones that I've really been watching a lot of lately, and I'm just kind of gonna talk about them again. Papa's Model Workshop. Good channel to watch. I enjoy that channel a lot, and Papa's a pretty cool guy. Another one. Model Car Madness from Rhode Island. Larry is a personal friend of mine. He comes up here in the shop. He's a great guy. I'll put that up here again. Great builder. He puts lights in a lot of his models, and he came up here this week with a motorcycle. And I'll post a picture of it at the end of this video. He came up here with a motorcycle that he built. It was a BMW, and even the marker lights were lit on a tiny little motorcycle. He did a great job on it. No wires hanging out of it. Really clean. He did a nice job on it. And another guy that I enjoy, this guy is a personal friend of mine. I've known him most of my life. He lives less than 2 miles away from me, and he is the real deal. He's a good modeler. I mean, a really good modeler and a great guy. Link Scale Models. Get over there and check Link out. He's a great guy. Another one that I really enjoy watching, and he's always got something nice to say, and I like his shop. I like to look around in his shop, and there's a lot to look at. It's pretty cool. That's over at Woody Scale Models. That's Dave over at Woody's, and go check him out. Cool guy. Yesterday, I also got, I saw a video from TJ's Modeling Bench. Not me, another TJ. And he got my shop card, and he put it on his video, and it was really cool. He also, I enjoy his videos a lot. So get over there and check out TJ's Modeling Bench. Cool guy. Builds some pretty cool stuff. And I got 2 more. This is one of my favorite of all is Tim Nolan. I don't know Tim personally, but he builds some stuff that I absolutely love. I love his subject matter, and I love that he's so enthusiastic about it, and he builds. Seems like he builds every day, and he bangs the models out pretty quick, and they look great. If I had 1 iota of this guy's talent, I'd be really happy. Yeah, I enjoy his work. And last but not least, I don't have a shop card from this guy, but definitely want to go over and check out Glenn. Glenn is having a problem right now with his phone, and he's another guy that I really enjoy the subject matter. Glenn doesn't let the details get in that, the stupid details get in the way. He likes to build gassers. He should have been a comedian, and he's a really cool guy. Get over and check out Glenn. I enjoy him a lot. So, all of that, just like every other modeler on the planet, I check out Marketplace all the time. I always look at Marketplace. And earlier in the week, it was like a Monday night, I was laying in bed looking at Marketplace, and this model came up. It was a Revell Freaky Riders Corporal America model kit. I'll show it to you. This one. Pretty rare kit from what I can see. I did a little bit of research on it. There doesn't seem to be a lot of them. I think it was manufactured for 1 year in 1971. And, oops, I just kicked the tripod. I think it was manufactured in 71 for 1 year. And I responded to the ad on Tuesday night thinking, I can't believe that ad's still up. He wanted $20 for that. So I responded to the ad, and the kid replied, and he's like, yeah, I still have it. So he lives in New Hampshire. I live in Rhode Island. I said, I'll be right up. I'll come get it. So I jumped in the car, and I drove up there Wednesday, I think it was. And I get all the way up there, and he said to me, I'm going to have to meet you after work. So I'm like, all right, I'll wait around. That's no problem. I guess something came up and he sent me a text and said, I'm not going to make it. So immediately my thoughts were, okay, somebody offered him more money and the kit's gone. And I just drove up to New Hampshire for nothing, which is almost 2 hours from here. And so I sent the kid a message back. I'm like, look, here's what happened. I just drove up here and you got to make this happen. Can you give it to somebody else? Can you leave it somewhere? I'll pick it up, any of that stuff. And the kid says, I'll meet you at Lowe's in some other town. I had to drive almost a half an hour away from there. And he met me. And he had the model, and every single piece is in the box. The model has been started, but nothing's been glued together. It's just been painted. And it looks like acrylic paint too. I don't know yet. I haven't got that far in it. But nothing's been glued together. So even the little tiny rat fink is in the box. And 2 sets of beady eyes, beady eyes in the rat fink kits, and 2 sets of instructions. So the kid was probably 25 years old. I said, where'd you get it? He said, it was my dad's. I'm like, your dad, probably younger than me. I'm 57. I don't know how old his dad was, but I was like, that's pretty cool. It was your dad. So when I did get it home, I took it out of the box and kind of inventoried it. There was a paintbrush in there. It's probably been in that box since the 70s. Had fingerprints all over it, and it was a mop of a paintbrush. I got it around here somewhere. I'm keeping it. I'm gonna put it with the model if I ever build it. But it was a huge paintbrush. I was thinking, what were you painting with this? A house? Yeah, so I scored that this week, and I'm really happy about that. And what else went on? The Glue Bombers met this Thursday. We took a couple weeks off. People have vacations and graduation parties, and it's summertime. It's nice out too, so people like to be outside. What else went on up here? Oh, my nephew Jackson came over on Thursday, and I got a little video of him that I'll also put up. We were working on a Myers-Manx. We each had one, same kit, so I can build mine and he can follow along, and he started this kit probably 5 years ago. He was probably 8 or 9, and probably 8 years old, so yeah, about 5 years ago. We naturally never finished it. Life goes on, and we forgot about it. But the other day he came up here and he saw it and he's like, let's work on that. I'm like, yeah, gladly, let's do it. So we did. We worked on it over here for a few hours, and then Jackson is also a pretty good musician, so he played the guitar for a lot of the day, which I thought was really awesome too. So that's how my week went as far as the week of a modeler. I want to go over the front engine dragster with you, so I'm going to shut this video down and turn the camera around, go over the dragster. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please comment. I appreciate the comments, and I'm guilty of not commenting as much as I should on people's videos, but I'll tell you what happens. I have a TV over here to my right. And I watch your videos on the TV, and then I try to comment on my phone, and a lot of times I get disconnected. I'm watching the video, enjoying your videos, and I forget about the phone. So sorry about that, but I do try to comment when I remember. All right, that's it. Let's get this camera turned around and show you some plastic. Come on, you can shut off. Okay, that was pretty painless. Let's get on to the front engine dragster here. So that's what I got on the bench. 3 sets of instructions from 3 different models. I refer to them occasionally for, you know, what the hell's this part? Where does that go? And how can I use this? And how can I use that? So I refer to them, but I don't follow them step by step. Well, here I'm working on the Hemi, the engine. You can see the details of that. Looking pretty cool. I got the starter bracket up there on the blower. Zoom in a little bit to that. You see it? I hope so. It's photo etched. I gotta put the, I'm gonna put some pins in it, and then I'm gonna put the blower shield or the belt shield over that. Boy, that blower looks funny in this video, but it's weathered. And, you know, it's not. I'm trying to make it look used, but not, you know, not rusty or anything like that. All right, so, oops, I got the low battery warning on my phone, so I'm gonna move right along. Here is the steering linkage. I'm only using that right now for measurements. I'm gonna make some steering linkage. That chrome one's terrible. Rear tires, I got the ink off of them. They said M&H Racemaster on the side in white. I took the ink off of these and didn't destroy them. This is the plumbing. The parachute is going to be deployed, so I'm only using this piece of the parachute, and I'm going to hang cloth off of it to, you know, like the chute had been opened. The rear wheels are almost ready for paint. The blower belt, the bell housing, and this is a spacer I made that goes between the, this piece right here is a spacer I made that goes between the bell housing and the motor, and it slides the motor forward 1 scale inch. Not a whole lot. I think it's 40 thousandths. The back of the chassis, you can see I modified. I cut off the roll cage from another chassis, put it on this one. I've got to sand that out. I realized that on all the welds, I put a little bit of putty there to, you know, fill any gaps, and then I'm going to sand that. So that should look really nice. Also down here on the front of the chassis, I had to fill these holes. You can see that's got to be sanded. But the chassis is looking pretty good. Got the rear end in it. I got the cross member glued in, and on the front, I got the front axle glued on, and I chopped off the spindles, drilled the spindles out, and then I repositioned the spindles so that the steering will be posed. That leads to a whole bunch of other problems with all the steering linkage, and that's got to all be adjusted all the way back to the cockpit where the steering wheel is going to be turned. This is not working steering, but posed. These are the suspension bars that are going back to the chassis. These were, in the kit, were intended to be mounted on the body, so I need to make something to receive them on the chassis. That's something in the works that I'm working on. All of this photo etch is stuff I'm using for the kit. Like I said, I'm not using all of it, just little pieces here and there. And the steering wheel, all this good stuff. Cool stuff for sure. So that's about the extent of the front engine dragster right now. You can see I keep the parts right here, and there's parts in here from probably 5 or 6 different models, you know, not just this one kit. I don't keep all the boxes on the workbench because it would be a mess. Sorry for fumbling the camera around. Got my new sign up there, which I have to move because the light glares on it. It's hard to see, but we'll get that positioned right. So you're looking at it. That's it right there. Front engine dragster. Oh, the one thing I did forget to mention, the bodies over here in the back, I've made a lot of modifications, as you can see, and I have a long way to go on it. But The seat has molded in seat belts, and I want to get rid of them because I want to make some seat belts. But the seat is rubber. Any ideas how to delete those seat belts? Or maybe make another seat without seat belts? Or I'm open to suggestions. Drop something in my in the comments. So that's it. I appreciate you guys coming and checking out my channel. I really appreciate it. If you'd like a shop card, drop me an email. I'll get one in the mail to you right away. Thanks for watching Model T Scale Workshop, and I'll talk to you all soon.